All right, everybody, welcome back. You ever think about life insurance as an investment? I mean, is that a thing?
It's a question that pops up all the time.
It does. And today we're going deep, deep, deep into it, like a deep dive, using some stuff they got from Diversified Insurance Brokers. It's their marketing material. So full disclosure there.
Yeah, we got to sort through the sales pitch and find the real info.
Exactly. But that's what we do here, right? And spoiler alert, the answer is not just yes or no. It's kinda. It depends.
It's fascinating how life insurance tries to be both protection and a possible investment.
Right. Not as simple as you'd think. So basics first. Life insurance, it's about protecting your family financially, right? Something happens to you.
Absolutely. That's where term life insurance fits in. Pure protection like a safety net, but for a set amount of time.
Makes sense. But then there's this whole other world, this permanent life insurance, and that's where things get interesting. Complicated. Maybe a little both,
Yeah, for sure. Permanent life insurance is where that investment question really comes into play.
right? And the material mentions whole life, universal life, and indexed universal life. Whoa, a lot of lives in there. Do we break down these different types? What makes them different?
They all fall under the permanent life insurance umbrella, but each one's got its own thing going on. Whole life, it's like the reliable one. Guaranteed growth of your cash value, nice and stable. You can access it if you need to through loans or withdrawals.
Okay, that's pretty straightforward. What about universal life?
Universal life's got more flexibility. Premiums, death benefit, you can adjust them as your life changes, which is pretty handy, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. Life is unpredictable. And then there's, what was it, indexed universal life? That sounds like a whole other beast.
It is a bit different. With Index Universal Life, your cash value is linked to a market index, so there's potential for higher returns than whole life, but it's got this safety net thing that limits your losses if the market takes a nosedive.
Hold on, you said safety net? What is that exactly? What's it protecting against?
Good question. So unlike regular investment, where you could lose a bunch of money if the market crashes, Indexed Universal Life, it usually has a floor. Your cash value won't drop below a certain point. It's like a built-in cushion.
Okay, starting to get why people might be interested in this, but let's be real. You mentioned that the returns on this cash value, they aren't usually as high as other investments. Why is that?
You got to trade something for that predictability and that safety net we talked about, right? Insurance companies, they're pretty conservative with the cash value part. They're focused on making sure it grows steadily, even if it's a bit slower, so they can keep their promises to policyholders.
That makes sense. It's like choosing a savings account over playing the stock market, right? Savings account, you know what you're getting, but the stock market, well, could win big, could lose big.
Exactly.
Now, this marketing material, they really play up the tax advantages, tax-deferred growth, tax-free access through loans, and a tax-free death benefit for your beneficiaries. Man, that sounds good. But are those benefits really that important if the returns themselves aren't so hot?
That's a really important point. The tax benefits are definitely a big plus, especially when you think about estate planning and all that. But they shouldn't be the only reason you're thinking about life insurance as an investment.
Got it. So bottom line, if I'm looking to really grow my money, I'm better off sticking with my regular investment accounts.
Probably, yeah. Life insurance, it's more of a supplemental thing, a way to diversify, maybe protect your assets in some situations. It becomes really relevant, though, for high net worth folks and business owners.
How so?
Well, they're often looking to minimize taxes, protect their assets from creditors, things like that. Maybe their wealth gets passed down smoothly to their heirs.
Ah, makes sense. So it's not about replacing my other investments, more like adding an extra layer of planning and protection.
Exactly. And it really comes down to your own financial goals, right? What are you looking for? Primarily growth, protection, or some combo?
Combo sounds good. I like options. So real talk, if I'm seriously considering this, I got to talk to a financial advisor, right?
100%. Life insurance can get complicated fast, and it's important to have an expert help you figure it all out. Like our pals at Diversified Insurance Brokers always say, they can help you create a policy that fits your specific needs, which is really what it's all about.
So big takeaway here. Life insurance can be a useful tool, but it's definitely not one size fits all. Got to understand the details, the good and the bad, and how it fits into your overall financial plan.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Being informed and empowered to make smart financial decisions. That's what it's all about.
Exactly. And on that note, I encourage everyone to keep learning about personal finance. It's an investment that always pays off, right? Knowledge is power.
Absolutely.
So keep exploring, stay curious, and we'll catch you on the next deep dive.